There we go.
Says it's creating our live broadcast. Hi, we're live with
Hello.
Coaching You on the Fences. Hopefully we can get Rule and Susan on. You want me to send them the link? Melanie, and you talk about, oh, there's Susan.
Here I am. Yeah, I bailed out and just came back through the Facebook page.
There we go.
Yay.
I sent him is he in?
Yay!
Excellent.
I don't see Rule.
I don't either.
I don't see him either. I don't think he made it yet.
You want me to call him?
I sent him a text. Call him. Well,
Okay.
tonight we're going to talk about values and a different spin of values. We're going to look deeper into them, the will of life. So as soon as we get Rule here, that's what we'll do. So until then, Melanie, you want to talk a little bit about what's been going on with your coaching stuff?
Sure. Well, I finished Balance. I've been going to CTI coach training. I've completed Fundamentals, Fulfillment, and Balance. In 2 weeks, I go for Process. Me and Kendra, we're starting to get together, brainstorm, moving and shaking things.
Oh, you had your lunch with a client. A lunch with a client the other day.
Yes. And
How'd
I
that
asked
feel?
for money.
Oh, wow.
It felt really good. It was a little choppy, but when we designed the alliance in the discovery session, I pretty much was very upfront with that I'm going to go off a checklist. So number one, and she said, whatever makes you comfortable. Then I got permission to revisit another discovery about 4 sessions in without the checklist. So
cool.
She's going to be a good client. I think we're going to be a good fit because she's very open. I got permission to let people know and talk about her being my client. So that was also in the discovery and then the designed alliance. And she's going to pay me $5 a month.
Melanie. Oh, well.
Which is $4, might be $4 more than what I'm worth, but.
And you're starting to be a coach apprentice, right? Setting in on some of my coaching sessions.
Yes. Yeah, me and Kendra came up with a way to get me comfortable and more exposure. So she has some clients and she got permission for me to sit in and be an observer. So, yeah.
I don't hear anything.
We hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Melody's breaking up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's
Melody's
probably
signal went down
my
a little.
headphones.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yay, we got Rule.
Now we
Can hear you now.
We hear you too with your phone too. Uh-oh. There's Jonathan's.
Yeah.
That's Jonathan's blast off.
That was
Okay,
the
so let me see. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys the Wheel of Life, what we're talking about tonight. And we're going to share the one that Melanie has. It already has some. Can you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we have the Wheel of Life. And this just represents some like core values. You can always change these. It doesn't have to be career, money, health, friends, significant other. We have those in there just as sometimes if you haven't looked at your values in a while, it's hard to think of 8 things that's important to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know mine get defined and changed as they go. For my will, I don't know if you guys can still see me or not. Can you?
Mhm. No.
No,
No?
can you make that bigger? You can't really.
Click on the arrows in the middle.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
can make it that big. I mean, I can make it big. I need to make this
Yeah,
not
there
have
you
a
go.
take
You
away
can
all
make it
this.
big on your own screen by clicking on the arrows in the middle.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see it now.
So, Rule, we want to do a demo? We want to.
Yeah.
I don't. Who wants to get coached on this wheel?
We need a volunteer.
Any one of you
Okay, I
guys.
will. I will.
Thank you.
Nobody.
Okay. So everybody else
I like
will
the
turn
wheel.
off
I like
their
the
camera if you can, and we'll just put Melanie and Rule and the wheel on.
I can figure out how.
I'll go on mute.
Can you highlight Melanie and I?
Hit the camera, Jonathan, and it should put an X out on it. Yeah,
And mute yourselves.
we will.
Okay, Melanie. You ready?
Yeah.
Melanie? Oh.
Yes,
So
I'm ready.
this is your wheel of life. Can you hear me?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. What would you have for a career? If it was just
My
it was
career.
just the way you wanted it, huh?
You
Yeah.
want to know what I want as it? My career.
Yeah.
I would like to be full-time coaching and all the other little things that go with that. Not just coaching clients, but coaching
Maybe
program
teaching
in the
some
prison. Huh?
teaching. You facilitating
Teaching,
the program.
coaching, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Coaching in the prison, coaching out here, workshops. Pretty much just that's, yeah. I'd
So
like to
we're
coach.
on.
Where
Go ahead.
on that?
Go ahead, say it. You'd like to coach
Well,
what?
oh, I would like to, coach within programs out here too. Hook up with
Mm-hmm.
maybe like the YMCA or some sober living houses, county jails. I mean, not just in the prison, but out here too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Some kind
So
of,
on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are right now?
I would say a 5. You know,
Okay.
it's, well, I mean, maybe 5 or 6. Can we do 5.5?
All right.
Because it's
So-
slightly, you know, mediocre is like, or average is 5. It's just a little bit, you know, a
Better than
tinge
that?
over.
Yeah.
I have a
That
paying
since
client.
one paying client? Yeah,
I have
good.
one paying client. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's that little half.
How many paying clients do you want?
Um, well,
To have a full practice.
yeah. Yeah. I want
And-
businesses and you know, centers. I want them to want me and Kendra to come in and work for them. That's what I
Yeah.
want. Yeah. Mental health facilities. You know, I want, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not just like, oh, yeah. We're gonna get groups of them.
So if you've just got one client, you
Mhm.
just got one client, doesn't sound like you're halfway there.
Well, because the 5 is I'm training, I'm in school, I'm
Yeah.
reading books, you know, I listen to podcasts and I watch YouTube videos and I'm designing and brainstorming with Kendra, and I'm going to get badged on, you know, like do DOC training. So it's not just clients that make up the career.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other 5. I'm building my career.
All right.
So
What's next on the pie?
I have health to the left and family to the right.
So health, how would you score health?
You know, my
0,
health
10.
is good. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week. I don't eat bread, pasta.
Yep.
I eat healthy. I drink water. So my
Mhm.
health is pretty good. I would say it's at like an
Mhm.
8.
Okay.
I'll never be at a 10. 10 means no growing to me. There's
Well,
always room. If you're not growing, you're not thriving. Thriving is growing. So I
Well,
always want to
it
leave
could be
room.
it could be a 10 because 10 would say you're right where you want to be.
Mm.
You could, yeah, if you want to be growing, you're still growing.
Yeah.
But
So that's why I'm
you're
at an
right
8.
where you want to be.
Yeah, I'm at an 8.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What's next?
We got family to the right.
Okay.
You know, my family is pretty good for once. It's like, I'd say at a 7. There's a few things that I would like to do. I want to get some pictures taken with my grandma, and I want to take her to the casino.
Mm-hmm.
But I have freed up my schedule
Yeah.
on the weekends, so I'm gonna be able to do that now. Spend more time. So, yeah, it's really good. Me and my mom are good. My nieces.
Your kids?
Yeah, my mom. Yeah. You know, my sons. It just happened. So, you know, it just happened at Christmas. So it's going to take a little time.
Yeah.
It took me and my daughter quite a bit. You know, it took us a couple of years, but we are great.
Yeah.
Me and her are. She said I'm one of her favoriteest people. You know. So that's good.
What's
Um,
next on the list?
fun. That probably is still at about a 4.
What all kinds of things do you do for fun?
Well, leisure time, and I haven't had a lot. I just recently changed from working 7 days a week, which, has
Mhm.
been past 2 years. So I really haven't had a lot of time. I mean, I have fun in whatever I do. If I'm at work,
Yeah.
I'm having fun. But
Yeah,
really
I know
it's,
that about you. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. So, but I haven't had a lot of leisure time.
Yeah.
And that's the fun I'm talking about.
So what leisure time do you want?
I want to hang out at my house all day in my pajamas. Maybe clean my bathroom. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just binge watch some Blacklist. But I get to choose because it's leisure time. Yeah.
What else do you do? Or do for? Oh, it's the perfect world. What would you do for leisure? What would you be doing for leisure in a perfect world?
In a perfect world, whatever I wanted. I would have days open. If I wanted to go to the boat district and do the skyline or the rapids, or if I want to go down to whatever, whatever, spontaneous, or just go over and play Scrabble with my mom and drink wine.
Mm,
It's
Yeah.
just that's or go to Kendra's and
Go to where?
go to Kendra's or something, or
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just be able
Right.
to have that time. That's I
So
haven't.
fun.
Yeah, like choice.
So you
I have a
always
choice.
you always have fun, but maybe you need to change that to leisure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And on leisure, what would you score it at?
oh, I at a 4 because
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, because I haven't had the opportunity because I work 7 days a week. And
Yep.
this month really is, I've agreed to work 2 days at the golf course extra, even though I said that Tuesday
Mhm.
was my last day. So and then I have CTI class. So this month, even though I did something to open my schedule up a little bit, then I got committed. I committed myself to.
So what was that about?
Well, they asked me, and
You have a hard time saying no.
yeah. They have a super big tournament coming, and but I made I even wrote it in my journal that after August, I'm not working there's no more. No more.
You're done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Put your foot down.
I am.
Said no. Yeah. No
Yeah.
more. Good. Good.
Yeah.
What's next on your list?
Okay. Next is money. And
You seem to handle money really well.
yeah. And you know, I work. Hey, I am always on a hustle.
You are a
Like,
hustler. I'll say that for
yes,
you.
like
Yeah.
I work a full-time job, I work a part-time job. I'm working, I'm catching some uh shifts out at the golf course, you know, plugging that in. And I take care of this guy's bills, and he pays me $100 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a hustler.
Yeah,
You're really
I
a
am.
hustler. Yeah. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
got a pickup truck, an antique pickup truck. You inherited it or something?
No, I bought it.
You bought it
Yeah.
and sold it.
And sold it and made $2,500 off of it.
Yeah.
I probably could have
yeah.
made more because it was nice, but I sold it to my pastor.
Yeah.
At my church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And faith is like your number one thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to it next.
Yeah. So my faith, you know, it's probably at a 6.
Really?
Well, not so much my faith, but my ministry. So it's like faith / ministry.
So you can slice that pie in two.
Yeah.
And one
So
of
my
them-
faith, you know, my faith is
You
high.
got that down, yeah.
Right. But I want to start a sign language group at my church. So my ministry, I've been wanting to do it for a while. There's just no, I'm so super busy with, you know, that I don't want to half-ass it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to say, oh, hey, can I start this? And then I'm just half there. Like, there's just some other areas that I kind of want to get, you know, checked off and a good focus on. But as I say that, you know, I wouldn't have all these other things if it wasn't for God. And so I can't put him on the back burner, you know, because that's where I'm blessed at, is whenever I am doing things for him and for his glory.
Yeah.
So, you know, my ministry is pretty low. So I would think that it's down at a 4, not a 6. My faith is pretty high.
Is it?
Yeah, my faith is, you know, 8 or 9.
Probably 9 or 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of faith. My faith goes hand in hand. Like, I'm very grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. Everything I have in my life is because, you know, God's done it. So that's kind of like, if in my love life, I don't even want to talk about it. So we're not even going to go there. And so my money, that was good. Education, you know, my education, I'm starting school. I'm doing CTI training. I'm doing 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. My education is good. I would think that if the 2 lowest things is my ministry and my leisure time.
What about your love life?
No, I don't want to talk about my love life.
Let's talk about it.
I just don't want to. There is not anything I'd say it's at a 2. But it's not really a priority.
It's not a priority, but it's really low.
Yeah. It's not a priority right now. and really it would just be it would just, I mean, where am I going to fit them in? I mean, really.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. So,
So maybe we can get your ministry going and get it up there, and maybe your love life will follow suit.
yeah. I think that
You didn't sound like you thought that was true.
uh, it's just not. I just have a lot of stuff that I got going, and I'm afraid that if I don't want nothing to take away from that. I'm trying to coaching beyond the fences, getting into the prison. I'm fixing to start American Sign Language, working, and I just opened up some time, for rest and relaxation and for my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not willing right now to, like, I want to be a little bit selfish, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's talk about ministry.
Okay.
Can I intrude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you're completely happy with your love life, then to me it seems like it would be a 10, even though it's nothing going on in it, because you're completely satisfied.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't hear that. I don't hear that she's satisfied with it. I hear that she's putting it off.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
maybe she
putting it
is,
off.
but
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have something in the works, like like,
But it's a
but it's
2.
kind of in limbo,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just
Let's talk about ministry.
yeah. And that's where I would now my ministry, I want to start a sign language group at my church.
Mm-hmm. Well, you need to get it done. To get it to where you can move that up to an 8.
Move that up to an 8. I mean, I just got to get it started, I guess. I mean, what would it look like at an 8?
Yeah.
Well, what would it look like at an 8? Well, let me tell you. So this is my vision, okay? So for it to be an 8, I would like to have a group, and then also have a high school, junior high group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I would like to put together, like whenever I was a kid in church, we used to have revivals. We'd go to revivals.
Yeah.
At different churches and stuff. And then like I've been to some like just music worship. Like there's, there might be like a small little 15-minute little sermon speech or whatever, but for the most part it's like 2 hours, and all it is music and a band playing, and then people would come in and do like some kind of skit to, like that. Like, so my vision is to get the members of the church involved in the sign language, and then this team over here in high school and junior high, and like they get creative and do like skits and then we'll have a sign, and then we put this whole program together, and we invite other churches, and we have like a music revival.
Yeah.
That's an 8. And it's all, everybody's involved, and and they come and they have a we might have like a cookout or not a cookout, but like some kind of potluck or something like that.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets the teenagers involved, and they're ministering, and they're having to be creative, and they're learning about how to music and how it can come alive for them.
So I just want to point out
Yeah.
that you got really energized when you were talking about that. So you're really excited about it.
Yeah, like
And you talked right through it without hesitation, without pauses, without anything.
oh yeah.
Your energy was way up there.
Yeah.
And your voice and your everything. So that's really where your heart is, isn't it?
Yeah. Bringing an
So what are you gonna do
experience
about it?
through music and worship and
Mhm.
creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your next step?
So, I have to approach Zach Robbins and put the idea of a sign group first. So before I can get there, I have to get a sign group together.
Mm-hmm.
And I have about 3 or 4 people I've already talked to that's interested. So I get them interested, and I start teaching them songs and sign. And then once we learn a few, then I can say, okay, hey, let's make it dramatize it a little bit. Let's, and then we present it to the church, like on a Sunday morning or something. We'll just get up there and we'll do a few songs. But, and then once we kind of get that going, then, and I get that group established, then I move on to the next group. So the first step is to get the adult group established, like started. And
So what's the next step action plan you can take?
I need to approach Zach and get permission.
When will you do that?
I will do that this Sunday. I will get to church early because I have children's church. I'm teaching the 3 and the 4-year-olds.
Yep.
And so I'll be there early setting up, and that'll give me a chance to approach Zach.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if not, I tend to get there like 5 minutes after church has started.
So how will I know?
How will you know? Well, we talk all the time.
How will I know?
How will you know? Ask me.
So it's your action plan.
Okay. Okay. So how will you know? I am going to post it on Facebook, because once I get permission, then I can post it on Facebook asking the church members who would be interested in doing it. And
you do that when?
I will do that Sunday
Sunday night.
Yes. And then I'll even go a step further, and if I get permission, I will schedule, say, if anybody's interested, let me know. We will be meeting at this time and this place, which I already have it. Like we'll be meeting 30 minutes before Sunday school.
Okay. So I noticed the home environment we left off.
home environment. Oh, hey, my home environment's good. I just got the lamp that I've been wanting for about 6 months. My Nana and Poppy got it for my birthday. And I got these EAT signs. It's the letter EAT that has been out of stock from Birch Lane. I just got an email yesterday saying that it came back in stock, and I bought it. So my home life is pretty good. It's a little hot. I need an air conditioner.
Yeah.
But by God, I got the letters EAT to hang in my kitchen.
All right. We got to close this out.
Okay.
So
That was-
thank you. Thank you, Melanie.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. All right. I'll look for that Facebook posting.
post.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, feedback. What'd you see me do?
You're on mute.
Oh, I said I seen you get a little pushy with the love life, but I seen you discover some more values. Melanie stood her ground. She was like, "Nope, I'm not talking about that." And then you hit into a value she didn't have listed, and actually it wasn't on the wheel. So
What
that
was
was
it?
good.
Oh, my faith.
The faith, that's where you really came alive and got to talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I seen you
So
uncover.
you're supposed.
What?
You're supposed to what?
Go ahead.
So I seen you uncover a hidden value that she wasn't recognizing. She's kind of put it on the back burner.
Mm-hmm. What'd you see, Susan?
I also saw him pushing back against something that wasn't really important, but on the other hand, that really preserved airtime for stuff that was. And eventually it sort of led to the discovering one of the most important values, which is her church life.
Her ministry.
Which wasn't on the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you see, Ann? You muted.
I saw some stuff earlier, but I didn't write it down and I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I did see about what the other ones noticed about pushing her a little hard on something she didn't want to talk about. But it's good. It's not most
Jonathan, what'd you notice?
Really, it was more really digging deeper beyond just the surface. It was just because you weren't real answers. You were digging a little deeper, which
You're cutting out.
We can't
that
hear
better?
you.
Yeah.
I said it was really, you were digging deeper. You just weren't really accepting really generic answers. You were digging for more specifics to kind of narrow down, maybe with certain areas to look at.
Yeah. I found what she was really passionate about, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
Yeah.
going to do something about it, didn't she? Yeah.
She got her moving around. Melanie.
Yeah.
I took some
This-
screenshots of you guys coaching with the wheel beside you, so Susan would have something to put as a picture. So hopefully I got some good face ones that weren't crazy.
What'd you get? What'd you
'Cause I
get?
can make some
What'd
crazy
you notice
faces.
me doing? Melanie, what'd you notice?
I guess just from the coach training, going through it, like I could tell where the resonance was and where the dissonance was. And, the love wasn't quite so much dissonance, but there wasn't nothing like, there was nothing like, I just, you know, so, but whenever you were talking about ministry, there's something happening in me. There was something happening, you know, even before we got to, you know, what does it look like as an 8? Like there was still, as soon as we started talking about it, I felt it in my body. Like something moving around, you know? So I knew that that's, I knew that that was something, you know, that I wanted to coach
You gotta
on.
do something about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And did it help that I named it?
About faith.
About ministry.
Oh,
Did I name
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Like
Good.
renaming things. Yeah. And how we renamed like fun. Really, it's not fun because I have fun everywhere. So it was really leisure. So it was kind of like, yeah, paying attention to and really like defining what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, guys. I'm going to close the live out. Don't you think?
Yep.
Close the what?
Yeah.
Oh, it says.
Bye,
Live out.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. In.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for showing up. Okay, we'll stay on.